I got him. That's crazy, bro. 35 seconds ago. Problem with Shangri-La Frontier. What have I been saying? Let's check out the video.
Have you guys ever taken a dub and an L?
Yo, these gotta be bots. Dude, these are bots. First real comment. What the fuck are these bots? Bro, what the hell are these bots here? Each of your videos is a real discovery. Thank you for your idea, says Anna. J'ai vraiment apprécié. J'étais avec impatience. Oh, I can't speak French. That's a French bot. Thank you for your amazing videos. They always add bright colors to my day. Your videos are always so... Bots, bro! One channel comment here. One channel comment. What the hell are these? Bro, anyways. We know what's going on, right? If you are brand new to... This isn't a drama, but it's kind of like an ongoing issue with copyright strike, you know, Frontier. We know that anytime you do Shangri-La Frontier, copyright strike, bro. So, let's see what's going on with Neel.
Have you guys ever taken a dub and an L at the same time to the point where it kind of left you wondering, like, am I really winning or am I losing? Because that's
a dub and an L at the same time. Is that like when you're taking a shit and you piss at the same time? No, that makes no sense.
And
oh, go back.
Right now, Neel, what are we talking about? Of course, we are talking about Shangri-La Frontier. Now, I know I see 50 comments being typed in the chat already. We told you.
Copyright strike. Neel, we told you. Neel, we told you. And I'm not here to say I told you so. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to prevent a problem that could literally threaten a person's YouTube channel. And if he can get away with it, great. If he got copyright struck, it is what it is.
You could cause making his 11th video on me.
12th video, actually. 12th video, actually.
We told you could cause making his 11th video on me. I told him, Your Honor. I even made a video. I commented. I told him everything that I could, and he still decided to do it, right?
I can't believe you did this, Neel. After all I did for you. After all we tried to... No, again. I'm not here to slam dunk on him saying, ha, dumbass, copyright struck, told you so. No, that's not my intention. I'm just trying to bring awareness to this to make sure everybody knows the risks at play. Because again, people's channels are literally on the line when you fuck around with stuff like this.
Listen, I went into this show knowing damn well that this show has a very heavy copyright issue, right? There's a reason why a lot of your favorite reaction channels probably don't watch the show on their channel. And there's a reason why you can't find a lot of reactions on YouTube about this show, right? Because everything that, anyone and everyone that uploads Shangri-La Frontier on YouTube gets copyright struck. And,
Not everything, but like, again, copyright strikes on YouTube are... It is not absolute in the sense that if I get copyright struck for, let's say, Ragnar Crimson, does that mean everyone else is going to get copyright struck for Ragnar Crimson? I'm bringing that anime up because that's the one that I got copyright struck for back in the day. Really unfortunate because I really enjoyed the first couple episodes. And there was also a trap-made character, right? I was like, oh, shit, let's go. And then I got struck. But everyone else was able to keep pumping. So it's like, it is what it is. I'm not going to... I'm not going to snitch and say, hey, why am I getting struck? Why isn't Freshest Anime? Why isn't ED Anime getting struck? Can I strike them too? No, that's fucking stupid. That's pointless. But what I'm trying to say is, just because I get struck or someone else gets struck doesn't mean everyone gets struck. Shangri-La Frontier has been pretty dominant, though, in terms of strikes. They really try to go thorough and hit everyone as they could. But there definitely are a couple reactions still up. Most of them are because they disputed and won the counter-strike. And rather than deleting the video, basically you can have it up there. But the really annoying thing is once you win the counter appeal and your video gets reinstated, they can strike you again on the same video, which is so stupid, right? Shout outs to React Zones. If you don't know about React Zones, Basically, it's on Riku Reacts that's branded into different content. And the reason I'm talking about reactions right now is because of Beyblade Burst content. And I don't know if he's still doing this, but like, yeah, I think that he's there's this right over here. But the issue with Beyblade Burst is that like it's the same shit where it gets copyright struck. A lot of creators have been gotten struck for Beyblade Burst, and after Enrico won the copyright strikes, the people struck him again. And it just makes you really question about the system of like, okay, so they send these strikes, which are fraudulent because we're playing under fair use and we're transforming the content. We appeal against it, then we win. And now the video gets reinstated. But you're telling me that the same people who struck the video can strike it again, despite the first iteration being proven fraudulent. Does that make any sense to you? So most people will just outright delete the video and avoid the hassle. Enrico literally had to go through this like 2 to 3 times. 3 back-to-back copyright strikes, threatening his channel. He wins it. Half a year later, same shit again, wins it. And at this point, I think he decided to kind of just put it all private videos and kind of, you know, move away from Burst. But it is just mind-blowing how broken YouTube's copyright system is.
Has a chance of getting their channel deleted. So of course I can see why not many people do it. Me personally, I went into it knowing damn well that, you know, again, I might get copyright strikes.
Calculated risk.
But I was like, hey, I'm used to it. I've done Tokyo Ghoul on the channel in the past, right? If you go to my playlist section and go check out the Tokyo Ghoul, there's 20 videos missing. Yeah. I wonder what happened to those 20 videos, right? Maybe copyright strikes. So
I thought those were more copyright claims, like they're manually blocking it, but I have heard that Tokyo Ghoul reactions on YouTube, to this date still, not friendly.
Again, I was well prepared to fight it and go through with it, and I was like, hey, I'll try it anyway, right? Because I genuinely do enjoy the show. And so far, the good thing is that me and the copyright holders or studio, whatever you want to call it, of Shangri-La Frontier, it seems like have come to a little middle ground. A truce, where they're not going to give me the copyright strike.
Okay.
That's a good thing, right?
But
at the same time,
they're going to just demonetize your content?
They're going to take 100% of all the money made from every single video that has...
You know what? That's a decent compromise. That's actually a decent compromise. Now, it sucks. Obviously, it sucks, right? That you are getting demonetized. If a video is getting, let's say, 20,000 views, right? So remember, there is this figure called RPM on YouTube, right? And basically, this is a figure, like if you have 1 RPM, that means you get $1 per 1,000 views, right? So you scale that up to, you know, if let's say you're making $1 RPM for 10,000 views, right? What is that? Now you're making $10, right? If you're making 20K views, what's that? You're making $20. Now RPM isn't going to be at 1. For anime reaction niche, it's on the lower end. For me personally, my RPM is quite low. It's around that $2 to like $4 range. Usually on the higher end during seasons like December, for example, right? Holidays and anytime advertisers have a reason to pump, you know, advertisements to increase the likelihood of having audience, you know, buy products, stuff like that. That's when the ad revenue increases. These are things that's outside of our control. I'm sure you may have heard about how January is the lowest ad revenue for everybody that is doing content creation across the board, because that's basically, all right, Christmas is done, New Year's is done, now we're kind of chilling, and the next big holiday, I guess, that people are going to start to ramp up for is like Valentine's, right? So anyway, stuff like that. So if we assume an average of 2 RPM, maybe 3 or 2, right? That's like $40, right? 20K views, $40. Sucks, right? Sucks that $40 is going to be taken away. But of that 20,000 views, how many people will sub to Patreon to watch his content? Probably a lot more than $40. And even if they don't sub on Patreon, the fact that this video is up and can get views, right? That will then, like, there's this intangible number of people that's going to find his channel through Shangri-La Frontier, or rediscover his channel due to Shangri-La Frontier, and then revisit other videos in his channel, right? So again, this is actually pretty good, right? It sucks that his videos are getting demonetized, but it's kind of crazy that they've met a compromise. Very rarely will copyright holders ever even like open up a channel of communication to negotiate. Sometimes it happens. I thought that Japanese companies would never do that. I thought Of course, there's a language barrier, but it's cool that Neel is, getting away with it. That's nice.
Has the title of Triangular Frontier in it. That means that all 5 of these videos of Triangular Frontier that you see here, as well as the other 46 episodes that are left of Triangular Frontier because of season 1 and season 2, as of right now, I will not be making a single penny. Now, normally in this type of situation, if it was just me, I wouldn't normally mind taking a loss on one of the series for a little bit, right? If it's doing good on the channel, if it's growing the channel, as well as more people are on YouTube enjoying it, right? But sadly, as most of you guys know, we have YouTube editors as well as thumbnail artists who makes all.
Gotta pay the bills, man. Maybe this will be just on Patreon only. That's probably a decision he could make.
These great thumbnails that you see on the channel as well, right? And we did math, and it comes down to around $2,200 just to cover the cost of editing and the thumbnail artists and stuff, just to put these videos on YouTube. That is not no profit gained on any of these videos. That is just purely to post these videos onto YouTube, right? And the best solution that I can do, because I genuinely do want to keep uploading this to YouTube, and I know not everyone has the extra money to go check out Patreon and, keep supporting the series and stuff. So the best thing that we're going to come up with, or that I could come up with on the spot right now, is we're going to try and aim for 1,100 patrons. We are currently at 1,021. If we get 1,100 patrons, at the very least, I can keep this series going for a whole season 1 on YouTube while taking a little bit of the losses from my side and not including that, right? So again, we're going to try and aim for 1,100 patrons. If you have the extra buck, if you want to help support the channel, if you want to help support the series,
I think that's totally fair. Again, like, these videos are free content, but it's not free in the sense that there is editing fees, thumbnail fees. In my opinion, I don't think you need to have a thumbnail editor per se. You see how garbage my thumbnails are, but as long as it's clear enough, simple enough, like, that's enough to get the traction going. Thumbnails are important, but there is a diminishing rate of return. Based on the thumbnails that I see from Neel's channel, is it that complex? Does he need to actually have a separate thumbnail editor? I feel like he could kind of do it himself and kind of, cut the cost away, but what the fuck do I know? Yeah, this is a good compromise. He could definitely, continue doing this, take an L on the, YouTube ad revenue side of things. And for a channel like Neel's that doesn't upload like 8 videos a day, where Shangri-La Frontier will be the focus throughout the next like month or so, and this might be the only series getting posted, it sucks, right? Like, if I was in a situation, it wouldn't really matter, right? It wouldn't really matter because I have like 7 other videos going. Some of them are going to be YouTube unedited content like this, but 4 of them is going to be, seasonal amazing community series. And if it's going to be a -1 out of the 4 slots that we have, and the other 3 are keep going to kind of keep things going, it's fine. But if he's only doing Shangri-La, that's just negative ad revenue for the rest of the month, right? Kind of sucks, kind of stupid to think about that. But again, in the game of YouTube, right, it's not just these videos, right? The people that find this video through this will check out his other content. He's got a backlog of 1,600 videos, and he's got Patreon as well. So there definitely could be a good opportunity from this. And if you guys support him, then for sure this could be completed.
So we can keep doing it. Again, I would appreciate it. Link will be down in the description. And again, not only, of course, you get to.
Would uploading it multiple episodes in a single video help then? No. Because you still need to pay the editor to edit those multiple episodes. There is still an operational fee you need to pay. It doesn't matter if you're having 20 videos or if you're having 20 episodes worth in one video. The editor is still working for that. It's not like you're gonna save money by doing that.
To watch Triangular Frontier, but you get to also watch all these other series that we've done on Patreon as well. Of course, season 1 of Danmachi's on there, Batman, right? We're watching like I think
Campfire
Patreon exclusive shows such as Seraph, Owarino, Seraph,
oh
whatever,
shit,
Ben 10.
Ben 10.
That's pretty much the only solution that I can come up with on the spot that that can maybe help me keep this going on YouTube side of the things. And maybe if you guys have a better suggestion, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, I think that's currently where we kind of sit right now.
I wonder if he could do members only content on YouTube as well, right? Like, if we're gonna, obviously these videos are demonetized, but if maybe people don't want to sub on Patreon, but maybe they care about YouTube membership stuff like that, there's that avenue. But no, I think that's pretty much it, right? Like, you just need to kind of show up and support him on the Patreon side if you want this specific series to keep going. Him taking an L on these videos do suck, but honestly, it's a pretty good compromise. I genuinely believe that, like, if copyright holders want to demonetize my content on YouTube, like, that is a much better outcome than the video getting outright blocked, or even worse, struck down, right? So it's actually a miracle that Kodansha has been graceful enough to, like, they're basically letting us kiss the ring. It's kind of cucked, right? But again, these dudes are very, very adamant, right? This is very, very adamant about, like, how they will not let any Shangri-La Frontier videos, even if you show a clip of it in an anime review section, right? Like a kid that was making a tier list video about different animes happening that season happened to include like 2-second clip of Shangri-La Frontier. Copyright struck. Like, what the fuck?
Now, and even if we don't actually end up hitting the goal on Patreon side of the things, we're still going to end up watching the whole entirety of season 1 and season 2 on there, because I genuinely really enjoy this show, right? As most of you guys know, I love Sword Art Online. So seeing episode 1 of this show, I already immediately knew that I was going to like this type of show. And you can tell from my reactions as well that I've been really genuinely loving this show, right? It's been a while since we've had like a gaming type of show on the channel, and I love it. So again, at the very least, we're still going to watch it on Patreon, even if we don't actually hit the, Patreon goal and stuff. I generally do hope that we can actually hit it. So therefore, it would cover the cost, so we can keep uploading it to YouTube for people that can't sign up on it as well. But again, that's just the sad reality of life, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was quick. I was expecting, whoa, don't play that. I'm going to watch that by myself later on. What the hell? That was fast. I thought the video was gonna keep going. I don't know. I was waiting. Yeah, recording cut off immediately. Jesus, that was fucking fast. That's pretty much it. Honestly, this is a great outcome. It could have been way worse. This could have been so fucking bad for Neel. So many creators have also taken a calculated risk and only uploaded 2 episodes. Like I think Brothers Yo did that after getting warnings from myself. And they got struck twice, right? So unfortunate. But hey, somehow, some way, they worked out a deal. Videos are demonetized. He's going to take an L on the ad revenue. If you want Shangri-La Frontier to continue on the YouTube side, go pull up on Patreon and help him. And that's pretty much it. Please check out Neel's channel. Here's a link to the video. Go give it a like and juice it up if you want. And check out his other content if you actually care about Shangri-La Frontier. Maybe one day we can cover this too on the Patreon side. Maybe I'll be risky enough to post it on YouTube, and maybe I too can just take the demonetized deal from Kodansha. But who knows? Anyway, see you next time.